It's becoming a tradition for ECU journalism professor Glenn Hubbard.
It's hard work for me and for the students. There are frustrating moments for me and for the students.
Soon, his students will be working on their own news stories, but today, one final practice story about their professor.
Do not beep, 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 start, stop, start, stop, start, stop when you're shooting an interview. Roll and forget.
Hubbard says his classes are off to a better start than this time last year, when a hurricane and technical problems slowed things down.
A year ago, at the beginning of the semester, there were some changes just in the computers. The ITCS people had made some changes that they deemed appropriate and necessary, but were not aware at the time that they made those changes that they were going to result in some of our equipment not working the way we needed it to.
Journalism student John Jane Doe says this class is different from other college courses.
This class is totally hands-on. I have him right before this class and we sit in a circle and listen most of the time. And we write too, but this is, in my opinion, more fun. I like to video people, I like to talk, I like to interview, so I like this class.
Hubbard says it's rewarding to teach video news to students who are mostly new to it.
This is a class where we go from very little knowledge, in some cases, of even what it means to edit video, what that even entails, to doing it and doing it well. And we go.
Doe says the experience is tough, but worthwhile.
Dr. Hubbard, he is one of a kind, that's for sure. And he's a great guy. He pushes all of us in probably the best way possible, even though sometimes it's mean sometimes, but he means his best intentions, obviously.
Next week, the students will be pitching their own stories and getting ready to produce award-winning work.
Liked the motivation that comes from having interviewed people and being interested in a story idea. I like that to drive your process.
He said when you keep the left hand over the keyboard and your right hand on the mouse, that is totally true, because your keyboard becomes your best friend.
I'm Professor McBald reporting.